right, welcome to the Sci-Fi Express Lane. This is no joke, but I am talking about the Joker. All right, so nerd talk, nerd gripe. What are we listening to? Do we listen to our critics? Do we listen to the movie reviewers? Do we listen to Rotten Tomatoes? Do we listen to the social media? Do we just go on our own instincts based on the trailer? Yo, let's talk about it. Jeff Carroll, Sci-Fi Express Lane, writer, filmmaker, all that. I want to talk about this Joker 2. I'm actually at the time that I would actually be in the theater, and I'm on my way to my school's football game because I listen to the critics. I listen to social media. I just had a strange feeling. Am I not going to see the movie? I probably will see the movie. Am I going to pay to see the movie? No. And I wanted to just talk about that. I was excited to go see the Joker and Joker 2, right? I saw the Joker, and of course I was like, damn, there's no Batman. That's kind of whack. Or like I call him Baby Batman, and that's not the best thing, because who wants to see us, watch a story with the villain winning, the villain all the way through? There's no hero. It's just, a bad story. And not even is there no Batman, nobody stops the Joker in the first Joker. So I just felt the Joker was a setup for him to get caught in the second. Or do a trilogy. People waited a while for M. Night Shyamalan's Unbreakable to bring out Mr. Glass, for him to be the final hero in the trilogy. And that was kind of unique. And they could have gone that route. However, they started with a baby Batman, and the Joker was already old. The Joker's already... Joaquin, I don't care, the youngest he could have played is 35, 40. He definitely is like 45, 50 in the movie. I mean, in real life. So the best he could get us to believe is 35, right? I'm not going lower than that. Little Batman is at oldest 13. 13, that's 15, 16, 17 years age difference? If my math is correct. No, she's more than that. Because it'd be 17 at 30. So you add plus 5, 22 years difference. Come on. What are we talking about here? So, Batman, let's say they fast forward the story 10 years, right? Make him 23. He's fighting a 45-year-old Joker. Now, I get it. There's 45-year-old villains, right? No problem. And maybe they'll do it. Maybe they're going to show us how Joker falls into a vat and becomes discolored and disfigured, but has some type of super strength, some green goblin juice. All right, I'm down. Maybe they'll do that in Joker 3, and maybe they'll salvage it. That's asking a lot, but I just gave them an out. It's the DCU. They can, deviate from the regular comic books. So Marvel does it. Everybody does it. The freedom to do it is there. So they could do that, right? But I don't believe them. And it wasn't in the trailers. It was, they had the Harley Quinn. And I like Lady Gaga. And I felt it was really good when I saw the initial idea. But as I started seeing the trailer, I was like, okay, it doesn't even look that good in the trailer because there's no Batman, there's nobody stopping him. The Joker's going to reign for a while, and I got it, but you got to give us, it's like Avatar with James Cameron. Yo, my man, you promised us 4, 5, 6 movies. I think he said 6. And his second one was real tight in Avatar. So Joker, the promise that anybody makes is that you end the story. That's the only promise we want. I don't care. We don't care whether it's a one shot and you end it at the end of the movie. It's a double, double, whatever they call that. You end it after 2 movies, or you go trilogy. Now, if you want to be ambitious and make it 4 movies like Hunger Games, you better lay in that cut and make it feel authentic and not feel stretched. But at the end of the day, the most important thing is you finish the story. You give us an ending. God, dog, it's really whack when you don't have an ending. And the ending for the Joker is either his Joker reign ends with Arkham Asylum locked up by Batman, or he he joins some other unit, some other group of people, right? His story merges with some other story that eventually also has an ending, but it's got to have an ending. So that's my concern. That's my basic concern. So then the week hits. It's this Friday. The movie came out today, but people are seeing advanced screenings Thursday night. People are seeing, not people, but audience promoters, how they, the special release people, they saw it like maybe Monday, maybe they saw it last week, right? The advanced screening ticket winning friend people, and then probably some promoting big opening screening with the actors and all that. So the word starts to get out, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Now we have tomato readings. Now we can go by that, and the tomato readings and the audience was coming back. This is a musical. This is horrible. So then you have people saying, damn, I ain't gonna go see it. And for me, I'll go against like the public if it's a tried and true, like if it's a ethnic group, Black, Asian, then I may just say, okay, it's a white America thing, and they're not ready for a Black picture, or they're not ready for an Asian picture, or this is a Latin picture. They're not really big on that, so they're just gonna hate on it. So I'll chalk it up to hate. But to me, this was a regular picture, and the Joker was already standing on weak ground. As good as I thought the Joker was, DC is unstable ground. Not only that, the Joker was good enough to get the Joker caught, but you can't keep prolonging it. I don't like bad guys. I'm not a sadistic person. Yeah, they're interesting and cute, but I like my Freddy Krueger's dead at the end of the movie. I like my Jason's dead at the end of the movie. If you're a bad vampire, die. I like to see them, but I like to see them die. I don't root for them. I'm not that sadistic, and I know that people do. Yeah, people like, where's the one the Joker in Harley Quinn's named after, inspired by, they say, natural born killers, right? I didn't like those killers getting away. I want them to get caught. I want them to, if anything, shoot, make it beautiful, bring all the dead people back to life, because that's horrible. If for me, I've lost friends and family due to gun violence, gang violence. I don't know if I had anybody murdered, but certainly in my friendship circle, I've had people murdered. And I've had friends and people that I've known that have murdered people. So I'm on both sides of it, and I don't like it. I don't ride with it. I'm not that type of person. Killing people, hurting people is bad. You need to get punished. You need to get whatever. That's it. So that's my goal in the movies. So then people come at me, oh, you're just going to let people tell you what to do? You can't think for yourself? You're going to follow the tomato reading, son? And I'm like, all right, let's slow it down. Let's pump the brakes. If it was divided and there was some real difference of opinion where, some people said it was good, Some people said it wasn't good. Then I would go see for myself, right? I tell you, tomato readings can be spooky and nobody goes by them. Only my son, he trusts them a little bit more, but I don't trust as much because I do have different tastes. But this movie isn't just getting bad reviews. People are walking out the theater. You understand? Holy moly! And this is a superhero movie by DC. And to me, DC has trash movies over Marvel. And people have taken, fans have taken to sides. So their opinions are screwed, right? So they'll say, oh, this DC movie is good. I personally believe it's trash, and it probably is trash, but because Marvel has had so many winning movies that they amplify the DC movie. Also, like with Marvel, they've been running so good, since Blade, right? Iron Man, even the X-Men, Fantastic Four, those are all good movies, right? It just got to the point where they were so good, people needed to find something because DC was coming out with trash movies. I mean, stories was whack, corny, even if, people flying across the screen wasn't saving them. And so, the DC fans started and just, disgruntled black fans probably was like, yo, Marvel ain't that good. Ain't no way I'm going to give them that many props. So I take all of that in consideration when I'm looking at the reviews of a movie. Is it Marvel? If it's hate on Marvel, then I'm going to try it because Marvel has been hitting so much that even their misses are more entertaining than the DC movies that people like, So that's kind of where I'm at, and I also tell people, no, I don't think for myself. But if I have a friend or a family member that I have something in common with that tells me, yo, this movie is trash, I'm going to take that into consideration, right? But that's why they friends. We have things in common. So it's not like I'm going by people that I have no idea who the hell they are. I'm going by people who are quote unquote friends. We have some things in common. So we have, like black science fiction writers, science fiction writers in general. We see things different. Even if it's, white science fiction writer, we're going to see things a little bit different. We look a little deeper. Writers in general, right? We look at movies different. So my friendship circle is that circle. So if I go on, I don't care if I got 5,000 whatever friends, I value their opinions more than the opinions of a stranger, right? Or somebody off the street. So don't tell me, you just listen to other people, let people, yeah, my friends do, and make it so different, right? I even take the movie reviewer's opinion more, right? I'll listen to the full review. I hated they had a nice little podcast of movie reviewing trailers and stuff like that, and they took it off. We need to get another one of those, right? I would love to be a part of it. I don't know how to start a podcast like that, but I would love to review movie trailers and give people opinions. That's how I got into writing. Shout out to House Party. I reviewed that movie. Shout out to Boys in the Hood. I reviewed that movie. Death by Temptation. There was another one. I can't remember the name of it. But I reviewed movies. Under the Cherry Moon. Those are movies that I reviewed. Yeah, I got to do black movies, but that's how the 90s was, But yeah, I didn't want to review 16 Candles anyway, or Back to the Future or whatever. I need black people in my stories because I'm going to point that out if they don't have it. So yeah, I do take movie reviewers' word. Now, do they tell me exactly what to do? Man, if they talking about it's so trashy that they walking out, I'm really going to hold that. If they say I didn't really like it that much and they're divided, they give it like a 6, I might see it. But if they give it like a 2, like a 1, come on. Because I've seen bad movies and I know bad movies exist. So stop with that nonsense. You don't think for yourself. Come on, this ain't Trump. This ain't Trump fans. This is real deal. All right. Jeff Carroll, Sci-Fi Express Lane. I'm out. I rode you until sunset. It's actually dark now. So enjoy, like, subscribe, share, right? And comment. This was a good one. I haven't made a video in a while. So thank you very much for giving me some social media fuel. All right? Deuces.